Hey you and welcome. I'm Mr. Barry. In this whole video we're going to be looking at Night Cafe and how it's changed in the last year. Now if you used Night Cafe, maybe you used it 6 months ago or a year ago or whenever, guess what? It's now much easier to use. It's easier to find the masks, to make changes to little areas of your image if you need to. It's easier with the newer models to make a fabulous and fantastic image, as you see here, this one, or even this one. And not only that, but what I've done is on my Night Cafe's little account there is I've opened up my prompts. So any of my work that you see up there, you can now click on it and actually look and view the prompts as you see me doing here. With that, you can actually go ahead and copy those prompts and put them into your prompt and use them. Now, just to let you know, you say, well, perhaps I don't want to do that. What you could do is you can actually change simple words in the prompt and make it your own. For example, instead of perhaps you needed to make a clown that was in some way similar to one of my images, you could just simply replace the subject that I was using with your subject. All right, so let's take a look at see how these changes have really affected and made Night Cafe easier to use. And here we are in Night Cafe. Now I'm going to be talking about these tabs in the upper right hand corner of your free account. This is my free account. I'm not paying for this at all, and nor is Night Cafe paying me to make a video about it. I simply enjoy the application here that I'm using. And it's actually a website, but you can download it as an app for your phone or other places there. So anyway, I'm at Night Cafe and I clicked on My Creation. So here you can actually see some of the work that I made here recently. Okay, and let's just say that you see my work here. One of the things I did talk about here in the intro was that you can copy my prompts there, and it's true. You can copy my prompts. So let's say that if you like one of these, go ahead and click it, and then if you go down, you'll notice that right here where it says creation settings, click on settings, and then you can simply highlight that and then copy it. You can do that by right clicking, saying copy, and then paste that into your creation. Okay, and I'll show you more about that here too on the creation tab when I get to it there. Anyway, you can see your work that you make, and that's the very first tab is My Creations. We can see your work, whether they're published or not. Next, you have the My Models. Now, this is something brand new that came about in the last year. It wasn't there in the past. Now, I do have the free account again, and I'm not paying for this, and I have access to what's called My Models. Now, you're limited to how many models you can make on the free account. For example, I think it's only limited to one, and what I did was I made one of Satomi, my wife. And to create this, you simply click on where it says fine tune a new model, click it, and then you upload. It'll ask you, well, which images do you want to upload, and you can select those images from your computer and then put them into this collection. Now you can have many images there, and the more the merrier, because it'll have the AI will be able to see that model, whether it is yourself, a family member, a pet, or even an object or an art style. The AI can look at that, analyze it, and then create what's called a model. So I uploaded many images of Satomi, and then I made a model called Satomi. So if I wanted to use that model or her face on something, I could do that. Next, we have My Collections. Under My Collections, you see here all of the folders that I've created. So let's go into one here called the Native American folder. So here's the Native American folder that I've made. And if you wanted to click on one, click it there, and you can again click on Settings and see the actual text prompt that I used to make that image. I don't try to hide anything from you. There's the seed I use, but you can use any seed and you'll create an image similar to that one using those words. Okay, And let's say that I had created something and you wanted it inside of one of these collections. All you have to do is move your mouse over any of the images, and you notice that you have this button here. This is to publish it, this is to enhance it, this is to duplicate it, this is to evolve it or make changes or minor changes to it or totally rewrite it, and then this is to share it. If you notice, you have these buttons right here. If you click that, notice you can have very similar options there. We have edit, select, but you can also submit it to today's challenge. You can add it or remove it from a collection, and that's what we'll do now is I'll add it to a collection. So if I wanted this to be added, I could go and say, well, I want this to be added to my own work, and click on add. Now it's added this to the collection called my own work. All right. And next we have the explore page there, or tab. This is where you can actually see other people's work, and there's a lot of work there, a lot of different styles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of these and show you how I use this. So let's say I click on the little thumbs up or the heart that basically says you like the image, and I'm going to go to the next one here. So let's click on that one there. So here's the there, and then I say that, notice it says follow. I try to follow at least 20 people a day. So click on nice. I'm going to type in nice and follows, and click on submit, and then click on follow. Now I've already followed many people today, so it says, hey, you've already followed so many people, we're not going to notify this artist that you're following them. But that's okay. You just click on OK, and you've left a comment saying that you are following them, so hopefully they understand and they get to follow you back. The more that you follow, by the way, the more different art styles that you can see, and that's what it's all about. It's about basically going in and seeing what other people can create. So nice and follows. There you go. So I'm clicking on that and clicking on follow to follow the dog lover, and there we go. So there's another work there. So nice and follows. So this is what I do. Nice and follows. There it is, nice and follows. I do this for a number of the art pieces here every day, and then you get to follow those people and get to see their wonderful works of art and stuff like that. Look at this one. Look how detailed that is. That just looks beautiful, right? So you click on the thumbs up there and click on nice and follows. That is a heart, by the way, not a thumbs up. I'm just used to YouTube. And there you go. And so awesome. So that is under the Explorer. Now another thing that you can do under the Explorer is you can click on Open Prompt Gang, and you're going to see some of my work there. So here's one of my work right here that I just made, and I'll show you how I did that here in a moment. But you can see other work there too that other people have made. Okay, now on the next thing that we have here is challenges. Now every day I get to vote in these challenges, and I also get to enter in my work. So on this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on vote, and you actually get free credit simply by voting for 20 entries. So I look at this and I go, oh, that's Mocha, I believe, and I like that. So I click on the very first one. Ooh, look at this. This is like a steampunk type of thing here. That's awesome. So I love that. Ooh, look at this beautiful painting of a swan on a lake. Just look at that reflection. I love it. So I'm just giving everyone hearts there. Wow. What in the world? It's a man who has a face or a head of a deer. That's different. I'm going to give that all hearts too. And this is really nice too. So you notice you just give it the hearts there that you want there, and for any work that you like. And eventually you get, as soon as you've clicked on voting for 20 of these entries, you get 2 credits there. And just simply by logging in, by the way, every day you get credits. You get 5 credits for logging in. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of my images. I'm going to click on this one right here, and I'm going to click on Evolve. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to destroy or delete the start image. Now, I'm not deleting the original. I'm just simply now going to work off of that image. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the advanced prompt editor, which by clicking on the left here where it says advanced prompt editor, and then I can type in my new words here. So I'm going to say a cute blue fuzzied. So right now we had wizard, but if you wanted a different word in there, perhaps you want the word elf. So I'll go, it's a cute elf, and change that word there. I'm going to change it to being elf here. So elf on a big pedestal in a clear elf's room. So we're going to figure out what an elf's room looks like right when it makes it. So this is how you create your own work there. Next is masterpiece, perfect, splash of color, extremely detailed. Down here it says detailed matte painting. This is deep color, fantastical, intricate, detailed, splash screen, complementary colors, fantasy, concept art, 8K resolution, training on ArtStation, Unreal Engine number 5. And that's down to 0.9. I'm going to keep that, and I'm using the default negative prompt. I'm going to click on let me tweak it just to show you what it looks like. And this is what the default negative prompt looks like. So it doesn't want to give me something that's ugly, right? Let's go ahead and let's click on create and see what it makes. Hey, there we go. It's made a cute little elf. All right. Now, I like this, right? I like this. And remember, all I had to do is I just simply took my prompt and I changed a few words around, and it gave me a totally different image. And it's quite beautiful. I like how it's really detailed right here for the face. And this is in focus. The little creature here is in focus, but the background is kind of slightly blurred. So I like that effect. If you like the effect, you can copy the prompt. There it is. And of course, it will be on my page at Night Cafe. Let's publish this. When you hit publish, you get this so that you can change the title if you wanted to. But I'll keep it like that. By the way, kawaii is cute in Japanese. All right, for the description, I'm going to type in, I hope you like my work at Someone Teacher 7. That's my business there. And we go tags. We'll go open prompt gang, because I'm a member of the open prompt gang collection there. And then I type in my name because this is actually part of my work. And then my second name here that I also use the second name. And then of course you want to do your business name. There's your business name. And I'm going to say elf. Well, can you put in elf? It's got to be 4 letters. So anyway, we'll keep it like that. So I have open prompt and then my name's there. So hopefully it's easy for my followers to find my work. Save and publish. And you click on, I can click on no thanks or done. This is where you can actually share it with other people if you wanted to share it on some type of a social media or anything like that. I'm going to click on done, and it is done. All right. So if you click on explore, click on open prompt gang, you might see it in a few minutes appearing somewhere in here. Here's my old work there that I did. Okay, and here it is right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click on, let's see here, we click on create. Now if you just want to create something from scratch, it's easy to do. Normally you want to copy, you can use my prompts if you want to. So to do that, let's find something here. Let's say that I like these horses. So I'm going to click on these horses, and this is the prompt that I used to make those horses. So I'm going to copy that, click on create, and over here where it says advanced prompt editor, click that and then paste. That's Control V if you're on a Windows machine. You can also right click it and select paste if you're on a Chromebook. And there it is. There's my prompt right there. And I'm going to use a default negative prompt. I'm going to click on create, and let's see here. Do I need to change anything else? Let's make the this aspect ratio widescreened, and everything else is good. So let's click on create and see what it makes for us. There it is. So there's my horses. Let's say that I go to one of my creations, and in my creations, this one right here, I'm going to click on that. And notice in the background I have these horses. Maybe I don't want these horses because they weren't really drawn perfectly. It looks kind of weird to have these creatures down here. They're not really horses. They don't look like horses to me. So is there a way to use masking tools to take that out? And the answer is yes. All you gotta do is bring up an image and then click on the start image and then click on choose or create mask. Click it. Okay, now once you've clicked on create mask, you'll be given this option here, and you notice that your mouse pointer is changed to this circle. Just simply color over the objects that you want to take away, and then click on done. And after that, we'll go to the prompt, and you can change the prompt. So I'm going to say I don't need this right here. I don't need full body detailed or facial features, detailed eyes, or anything like that, because I'm just working on the background now, right? So I changed that prompt to take away the main topic there, and just click on create and see what happens. So remember, we're trying to get rid of these objects in the back here. Okay, and here's the result. As you can see here, it's taken out my horses and it looks natural. It doesn't look like I've drawn in there to take out those objects. It looks very natural and in the same theme of the background. Alright, so it's easy to use your mask tools than ever before. Remember, again, all you gotta do is click on that start image and then choose a mask and then color over the objects that you want to take out. So if you didn't want any people at all in the background, you can again take that out, click on done, and then click on your prompt to change anything that you want in there, and then click on create to finish that. So the next thing that we have up here is this little search box. You click that little search icon and you can type in any words that you want to find. So if you want to find other Native American art, you can type in Native American and it'll bring up all of the Native American art there. So it's easy to use the search function. This is right here, this is for games. And basically people have made their own challenges and it's easy to do. All you gotta do is click on new game and then create your own. So you have a theme there like astronauts as their example, and then you'd have a description. You want describe what you want it to be for the winning challenge. You want to be as specific as possible if you want to, and you can type that in there. Once you've done that, you click on create, and these create a new challenge, and it's free to create challenges, which is awesome. And you can click it to see other challenges which are going on right now. Okay, the next thing that we have here is the notifications. So if you click on notifications, you see what people have said on your work. So let's click on one of these here. And the comment that they left here is adorable. All right, well, let's see the creation. Oh yes, my little wizard there. It is adorable. So we click on the little heart. That's like a thumbs up. Click on reply, and I usually click on and type thank you. So I'm typing in thank you. And once you typed in your message, you simply click on submit and it posts it there. It's easy to do. All right, the next thing that we have is under your profile. If you want to look at your profile, just click on your picture that you have up there. You can see how many credits you have. Again, this is the free account, so I've been getting all these credits simply by logging in and creating work every day. So far I've made 18,000 creations, as I make several hundred creations there at a time, sometimes. All right. And if you want to click on view profile, you can actually see your own profile. You can see how many followers you have and how many you're following. All right. So it's easy to work with that. And I use this basically to as a stress reliever. You know, it relieves stress and all that. So you can see it's easy to work with. It's easy to create new work. And it just makes beautiful work all of the time. I mean, this is just so stunning, all the detail that you can have there simply by typing in what you want there. Remember, on this one it was a masterpiece. Hey, there you go. Hopefully you do like this types of videos and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below because I do read your comments on future videos. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, Selma Teacher 7. I'd like to say a big thank you to all those who've watched to the end. And down below will be a link to my Not Cafe's account where you can actually go in and see some of my work there. You can go in there and use any of the prompts that you want. Alrighty, thank you again. You all have a very good day. Bye bye.